Finally, President Tinubu raises alarm, begs for help over this serious issue. In details, President Bola Tinubu has requested the United Nations assistance in Nigeria's effort to combat terrorism, given its far-reaching impact on international tranquility, displacement of populations, and the increase in poverty levels. The president made the appeal, believing that something urgent needs to be done to face the challenges. According to a report by Daily Post Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu presented this request during a meeting with Mr. Vladimir Voronkov, the Under-Secretary General of the United Nations Office of Counter-Terrorism, held at the State House on Thursday. He made the appeal when Mr. Vladimir Voronkov came on a visit to the Aso Rock presidential villa. The president observed that terrorism had consistently undermined progress in development and heightened instability within families and communities. He stated that the United Nations should exhibit greater consistency when addressing this issue within the context of developing nations. We appreciate all that you have been doing. We know in the face of many demands and challenges, you can still do much better. We can score you A in collaboration, but B in physical support. You have to do more because terrorism is an effective danger to democracy. Terrorism is also an effective danger to development. Growth and prosperity cannot be achieved until we banish terrorism. We have to equally look at other sides of the issue, and I have said it is the where, how, and when the terrorism. Nan quoted him as saying, Tinubu emphasizes that achieving worldwide peace and prosperity would necessitate promptly and thoroughly addressing the issue presented by insurgencies in various regions across the globe. We must take into account the basic needs of our people. If out of the meagre resources presently available, we have to dip our hands without the steady support from organizations like the UN, which is the United Nations, then we are in trouble, the president said. These are indeed very important requests made by the Nigerian leader. From the look of things, the African continent is seemingly bedeviled by a number of challenges that countries in the continent alone may find a bit too difficult to handle. It is therefore a step in the right direction to see that President Tinubu seek the assistance of the United Nations, UN, to see that this challenge were faced. As at present time, it is not yet known whether the United Nations would heed to the pleas of the ECOWAS chairman. However, hopes are high that there could be some respite of the UN, which is the United Nations, decide to lend the developing countries a hand. This will go along to handle and very well fix all the problems that President Bola Tinubu talk about. My listeners, when I don't hear our Oga President had seek for assistance and support to handle terrorism in our country, Nigeria, because it's already getting out of hand. And I appreciate the fact that he voiced out in this visit that Mr. Vladimir Voronkov visited the Aso Rock. And I believe Nigerians need to intensify their actions on terrorism in Nigeria to ensure that the bandits, the terrorism are ruled out of our country for the peace of the community and the society at large. And I don't hear my people. Please let us work together to ensure that this terrorism stop in order for a developing country like Nigeria to have peace. And he proceeded to say that it's only when terrorism is not in place that country can develop rapidly. So if there is peace, a developing country like Nigeria will move forward